So mobile rolling for the first event here. 1790 metres is the distance, and the gate comes into the straight. Some distance away there was Vintage Cruiser after missing the start. They're away and racing, and getting out nicely there was Rock On Playboy from the inside. It's going to have little trouble leading the stablemate, which is Say a Prayer, as they swing out of the straight the first time. Going up behind those horses now, but deep out on the track after making a mistake there was Celestial Gossip, and Vintage Cruiser, who was slow out, has gone by it. So there's two chances here at the moment as they head down the back the first time, and they make their way up towards the 1300 metres, and going along nicely it's Rock On Playboy the leader, margin just over a length to the stablemate Say a Prayer in second spot. Vintage Cruiser's balanced up nicely, it's into third position as they work their way inside the 1200 metres now, goes up to within about 7 or 8 metres of the second horse, and that gap away to Celestial Gossip, who's last of the four. Coming down the side, and they're about to round the home turn this time with just over one circuit left to go. They'll get the bell on this occasion, and Rock On Playboy brings them into the straight with a nice lead. In second spot as the bell begins to chime, coming down the straight in front of us once again is Say a Prayer. It's about 6 metres off the lead. Vintage Cruiser's tacked onto that leading division as they go past the judge with one to go. And last of all is Celestial Gossip. Turning out of the straight, and they're inside the 800 metres now, going into the final circuit and allowed to stride along in the lead. It's Rock On Playboy going along nicely, gets away about 8 metres in front. Second is Say a Prayer going to the back straight the final time. Driver about to get busy on it. In third spot is Vintage Cruiser, who's balanced up and starts to attack this second horse, and still that gap away to the tail, into which is Celestial Gossip. In the back towards the 400 metres, and Rock On Playboy goes along nicely, got a good break about 10 metres in front. Holding second at the moment, Say a Prayer. Then Vintage Cruiser, still that gap away to Celestial Gossip, who's last, but before the home turn. And the leader is Rock On Playboy, going along nicely. Vintage Cruiser hooks out to start a run from Say a Prayer back on the inside. Rock On Playboy turns inside the 200 with a nice lead. Vintage Cruiser's ducking in as it tries to claim this leader. Rock On Playboy in front, coming through behind it was Say a Prayer, but Rock On Playboy is clear and will win it. Scores by about a length. Second, I'm not sure. We've got Vintage Cruiser out wider on the track, Say a Prayer back on the inside, and not too far away to Celestial Gossip, who trailed them in.